This way. Let's begin. Olympus, I accept this message. Take you. Be safe, Icarus. Icarus, I want you to come back. To the Crossroads. You want to aid our efforts here. We'll do an even better job of it if you're in contact with Odysseus and all our shades.
I'm not sure that everybody feels the same, Millie. I've been able to make do here on my own, and don't do well in crowds. Maybe from living in a prison tower all my life.
But we could see each other more. And it's really not that crowded there, is it? Just give the possibility some thought.
All right, I will. Give it some thought, that is. But if I show up and the Witch of the Crossroads turns me into the shade of a newt or something, it'll be on your conscience. Aye, aye. All right, I'm off.
Lord Hermes. Next vessel. The Black Flagship. Ooh.
A black ship, darkest of them all, disrupts the endless fleet that hounds Olympus. Yet none dare engage with it for long, or with the fearsome captain of its spectral crew.
Lord Charon's kept our enemies at bay. I have the gold.
That moment's good at taking messages, isn't he? Almost like taking corpses down into the underworld like he used to. Nothing to do for those these days, except to burn.
It is. Struck down. Shamblers. Moon monument right over there. To get on this ship. Show yourself by the light of the moon. Washed in moonlight. The sheer might of the moon. End of the line. Olympus, I accept this message. Could make a trade.
rather go? Can't always tell if you're stubborn or just plain, you know. Not that it matters either way.
You're standing between me and my objective, Eris. Or floating. The point is, sooner or later, you'll come to understand that's a mistake.
Ah, but we all make mistakes, right? Neither one of us would be here otherwise. So you ready now or what? Let's have some fun. Things are heating up.
I hate birds!
Here it comes. Right.
Better.
So much for that. Now watch this.
My claim. Solid ground.
Disciple.
Now for the climb. All clear. I have this. more shaking. Rocky, hold them off.
The path of stars. On to the next phase.
You again. Suffer. Special delivery. Superior might. Olympus.
darkness guide you.
Spotted them.
Are you all right?
Have you confronted Prometheus before? You mentioned he's been able to elude you. Perhaps he knows he'd stand no chance against you if you fought.
I knew Prometheus prior to all this. I suppose our tendencies toward matters of the mind connected us. You know that he stole the gift of fire for mortal kind. Well, he also gave them reason from me. Some of them, anyway.
I shudder to think what mortals must have been like before they had any reason. Although perhaps Prometheus ought to have kept some reason for himself.
Perhaps he thinks he did, or has as much as he requires. Unfortunately, reason tends to be in lesser abundance than most would dare to admit. You shall have it. To your continued success.
Automatons. There.
Something of value there.
Join me. Hear me, on my authority. I need this. Golly, is that you? Here you go. If this treat is to your liking, then it means we share a bond. Of course we do. Golly, the honor is mine. Let us protect each other from now on. See you in the Crossroads.
I thought you might show up.
Perhaps your so-called Master Chronos wants for you to fail. To suffer more than you already have. He seeks vengeance on the gods for overthrowing him before, when you were their ally.
I don't seek my master's forgiveness nor assume his loyalty. Alliances are born of shared goals, perhaps ideals. Whereas the gods and I are at cross purposes.
Because they punished you for crimes you knowingly committed? What else could they have done after you deceived them and took from them?
I took nothing. Fire spreads, burns anything that stands in its path. The gods sought to imprison it, but I set it loose. Now at last, we each are free, and burning still.
Visions of flame.
To ashes. Beyond the fires on the heights of Mount Olympus lies the solitary pathway to the summit, on which stands a fortress stronger than the mightiest of gods and titans both.
And past that, the Palace of Zeus. Might as well. That's something.
Got you this.
Special delivery. Next floor. You two get along quite well for twins. Now this fortress is your grave. The messenger.
Thus you have risen. A few more floors. No, you don't.
drove it back.
One of the serpentine tales of Typhon, lord and father of all monster kind, slashed through floor after floor of the fortress behind which the Olympians take shelter from his storm.
He'll tear this fortress apart. Nearly there now.
Hey!
Lord Hermes.
Can't shake the feeling that I failed you here. I was supposed to figure out what Gramps was up to, but I wasn't quick enough. So now you're fighting Typhon face to face.
Lord Hermes, we'll have to go through everything that could have turned out differently once all of this is over. But for now, our present matters seem more urgent than the past.
I know, you're right. It's just I'm starting to accept that all of this is what Gramps wanted to achieve. First capture the three fates so they can't mess with him, then wake up Typhon so he can mess with us. Then take...
You didn't know all the details, but long since figured out Chronos was up to something big. Had you not acted swiftly then, I wouldn't be here now. We wouldn't have this chance.
I prefer guarantees to chances, Em, but hey, you're right. We do the best we can with what we've got. See you.
See you. Good. In the name of Hades. Fit for a queen.
See how you like this, you monster!
Hello, little uncle. He's vulnerable.
We'll hold the palace. Keep him occupied.
This is how monsters are made. So, how's it? I made it all the way to the summit, where I confronted the ancient monster called Typhon. It said that all of the monsters can be traced.
Mel, I'm the one who's supposed to scare you, not the other way around. So...
not quite. But I intend to.
Well, let me know if I can help.
You look well. Why, thank you for this, truly, though you needn't go out of your way for me. You've been...
No, of course not, Lord Moros. The prophecy of Typhon's return. Was your interpretation that the gods were going to prevail or not? Or was there any detail you recall that we might use to our advantage?
Well, there was lightning, which I took to represent Zeus. The earth seemed to shake, recalling Poseidon, and a red spear reminiscent of your father's, piercing the storm. But even these specifics don't seem to pertain to the matter at hand.
No, I suppose not. Moonlight guides you.
Fates protect you.
There you are.
What's possible? Gods and goddesses upon Olympus, fight!
'Tis done.
Trade you.
How fares the ever-sinking fleet of ships within the rift of Thessaly? 'Tis a wonder, Chronos.
The fleet shows no real sign of slowing down. Fortunately, the same sorcery that seems to be holding those ships together lets me transfer quickly from one to the next.
I certainly think not. These are merely emblematic of the Titan's false
We'll fight them off.
I've little taste for the traditions of the gods, you know. Lest you forget, I am a Titaness.
No matter your heritage, Headmistress, you have been a sure and steady guardian of mine throughout my life. A bit of tradition helps express the gratitude I feel.
Tradition is all well and good, lest 'tis followed blindly. Senselessly, I should say, for the blind are often very much aware. But let me not belabor your kind gesture. I am grateful, truly.
Moonlight guide us.
And may shadows conceal us.
I thought I saw some movement by the fishing pier. A thorough investigation is probably in order, right?
Either that or rot here standing guard, right? Know what? Fine. I'll bite. Doubt anything else will. To have been born a fish. A life spent mucking about in the river of lamentation, only to be plucked out by you. What did they do to deserve this?
Shouldn't you be the one to know the answer to that? Perhaps it's the will of the fates that determines how we're born. Then you ensure we get our dues based on the choices that we make.
Be a lot easier if everyone was born on equal footing. But no one in my family thinks life's meant to be fair, other than me.
How can life possibly be fair, knowing there are creatures of all sorts, such as those dwelling in these waters?
We'd have to put a bit more structure into who decides how mortals are born, or how their souls come back to life. Topic for a different time. Think I saw a bit of movement over there. Make it a fair fight. See one down there. Caught one. Fair catch. Gave them a fair shot, didn't we? Real battle of wits back there.
May moonlight guide you.
Sure.
May moonlight guide you.
The Good Witch has been quite concerned about your confrontations with Typhon. Reckon you never trained to take opponents of that size.
Oh, I trained just last night. Typhon is immensely strong and large enough to blot out the light of the moon, but evidently not invincible. They say Lord Zeus defeated him before.
They say a lot of things, Goddess. I'm far more interested in your account. If it's your instinct that this monster can be stopped, your word is good enough for me. Though I would also love to see some proof, of course.
Of course. Moonlight guide us.
We'll get through this.
Hello.
Hey there, a snake reed.
Didn't think I'd feel this way, though it's good to be back, Melly. Your Grace. This place feels different. I think it's warmer than it used to be or something, eh?
You found your way back. You're welcome here and safe as ever, Icarus. I trust the wings made the return trip relatively swift and trouble-free?
Well, flying past the city of Ephyra sure beats having to trudge through. I still have to check in with Master Odysseus, though I'll try not to be such a stranger around here.
Do see to that. Drink of the earth.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Live and thrive. Golly, welcome back. Little one, I have something for you. Growing strong. Here you go, Golly. The crescent pick achieves a greater form.
Do make good use of that.
The rod of fishing should be stronger now.
A trusty tool indeed.
Awaken.
Oh, something's up.
Become even stronger.
Yeah, making it happen.
Grant me the aspect of Nyx.
Glory be to Mother Night and stuff.
Zorafat, our connection is complete.
Got it all charged up. We got a shade come all the way from Mount Olympus here.
I'm pleased to see you made it here. Commander, how am I to overcome a foe whose life force is completely undetectable? Typhon, the bringer of storms, conceals his strength from me, but it must have its limits.
You know, young one, most of us can't sense another's life force quite like you. We just hit each other till somebody ends up dead. Maybe there's signs, like cuts and bruises and whatnot.
He's not impervious. The gods have vanquished him before using sheer force.
Just let him have it. Works with everybody else.